Good morning, students. Today we are seeing the last part of the lesson, auxiliary verb. So please take page number 63. And we have been seeing how we use the auxiliary verb like be, have, done. And coming to the first line of the page number 63, we see the do is used to show, emphasize. See the examples. He does seem very tired. Next one. She did perform extremely well on stage. Here this auxiliary verb do and this form of do, that is do, does, this, did, is used to show little bit of emphasize. Did perform means clearly done, well done. Does seem, that means shows a possibility also, the emphasis is given about the act of seeing. Okay, the exercise that you have to do by yourselves, but I will give the answer for the first one, only for the first one. Rest you shall do. Seeing the examples used in the chapter, you shall do all these exercises. Very easy, but be careful. You see the form of verb used. According to the form of the verb used, you need to use auxiliary verb in form of the auxiliary verb. And say, read the heading or the exercise 2. Turn the following sentence statements into questions using forms of the auxiliary verb do. Okay, it will come. It means do, does, did, whatever it may come. First one, Kavita danced beautifully. Only for that I will give the answer. Rest you do by yourself. The verb form used is the past tense. So the past form of do should be used to make a question. That means past form of do is did. And when we use the past form of the helping verb do or auxiliary verb do, the verbs single form should be used. Means present form of the verb should be also used. That means did Kavita dance beautifully, not danced. Okay, did is already past, so the past form of the verb will be omitted, but present form will be used. So the example is did Kavita dance, means beautifully. Okay, you do the exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exercise number 3. Okay, again fill in the blanks using appropriate primary auxiliary verbs. Mention what function each performs. Two things. Filling the blanks with using the appropriate auxiliary verbs, and mention what function each performs. Whether it is a question, whether it is a statement, or whatever it is. You see how these things are used. Say, coming to the first example. Dash he know how difficult that test is. See that this is a question. So question mark is there. So the form of auxiliary verb should be, which we use, should be helping to form a question. And here subject is given he. And if we take the form of the auxiliary verb do, because it is a third person singular, it should be surely does. Does he know how difficult the test is? And here see the why did we select the present form of present tense is that it is used, is used there, and singular he is there, he is. So we need to select the auxiliary verb does. Okay, and the function, only for that one I have written. All other things you yourself find out on it. That means it to form question. The function is to form question. That you need to have not given down. But the other auxiliary verbs I have given, so that you shall not make much mistake. That you shall see from the book page number. Okay, then second one, dash you decided that you want to be a doctor. Here we see the past participle form of the verb is used. Always look at the form of verb used. Which form? Decided. So, and see there is a question mark at the end. So, the form of auxiliary verb, we know that we are using mainly three auxiliary verbs. The form of be, form of have or has, and do, and it's all different forms. So here because it is the past perfect form, it should be only has. Have you. If it was he, then has it should have been. Have you decided? Okay. Third one, she speaks German fluently and dash been to Germany many times. It is she, because it should be and it should be has been. Okay. Is forming past participle, present participle, because has been means a present participle. Cricket dash often played in streets of Mumbai. Here you see there is a slight mistake in the sentence given. If we need to use the form of has or have, that should be like the previous one, been should be used. If you use cricket has often, then that been should be added. So you add been. So the cricket has often been played. Or you can make it also present perfect in the sense that is often played. But because you are using the form of have, has, you need to include been. I have given that word also. Only then the grammar is correct. Otherwise, we shall say correct grammar. Cricket is often played. Then should be only perfect form. It will not be perfect continuous form. Present perfect form. Meena does not like anything her parents brought to her, because it is Meena singular. It should be the form of do when we use. It should be does not. Does or does not like. Meena does like or does not like. Okay. Sixth one, he dash appear innocent though he was accused for murder. Here see, was accused means it shows that it is a past perfect, and so the form of do when we use here, he did appear innocent. Okay, because it is past participle use, it should be did. So I have given the answer there, but you should know why this did is used. Why no other helping verb will come. We are coming to the seventh one. Dash, we know she was so cunning, we would have been more careful. See, here we have, what is used is would have been more careful. Would have been. You know it is a perfect continuous. Tense used, and see, she was cunning. That is the quality given or the attribute given. But we see, if you are to make a simple sentence, it would have been we had known, because it is a perfect sentence. We had known. If we had known, you see, if I have given in bracket, why I have written all these things are that if we had known, then we would have been more careful. That should be the sentence. There is a continuity. The exact meaning is given here. If we had been known. So say so here in the sentence in the book there is a slight mistake. That's why I have given that we in bracket. If can be used or omitted. Or if you use if only, it would be more correct. If he had known, you would have been more careful. Okay? You make this correction. If you had known she was cunning, you would have been more careful. Okay? Then we should be also taken different. Or had we known means if we had been known. Had we known, we will not give the exact meaning which we should convey. So we should be used as a subject, and here because there is no question mark are given, had should not be placed in front. If there was question mark, had we known, would have been a question. So because there is no question mark given, we should use if we had known, and if only will give the correct meaning. If we had known, or had we known she was cunning, so question mark should be there. So there is a structural mistake, so that I am correcting. So you make this correction. If okay, and now let's move the page. See there I have given the bracket. If he had known she was so cunning, would have been more careful. Okay, clear. 8th, Renu dash washing the dishes when the bell rang. Here we see continuous form washing. When the bell rang. So Renu was washing the bell when the bell rang. Bell rang. So it is a past. So it is not is, only was. Clear? And the 9th one. Dash you decided which company you want to join. Have you decided? Only have will come. Okay. Dash Tina ever given you piano lessons? Has. Because it is given, it should be has. Okay. So be careful in using the helping verbs. Modals or modal auxiliary verbs. Modal auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. Okay, it is helping verbs. They are used before main verbs to express a range of meanings such as ability, possibility, certainty, suggestions, permissions, obligation, and so on. So it is a helping verb. It is used before the main verb to express the meaning such as ability, possibility, certainty, suggestions, permissions, obligations, etc. You should also be looking into the book, not only to the mobile, because it may not be always very clear. I am also using the book because it find little difficult to always concentrate on mobile. Easy to read on book. So be looking also to the book. Next line. In almost all these cases, the modal verb does not change according to the subject of the sentence. This means that the modal verb need not agree with the subject in number and person. Is it clear? It says that the modal verb does not change according to the subject. That means modal verb need not agree with the subject in the number and person. That means there we may grammatically we may feel that there are some mistakes, but it is not a mistake. Okay, coming to the next page, we'll see the examples. It will be clear. Sorry. Modal auxiliary verbs includes the following. So which are those modal auxiliaries? It is given there. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must. See, it is given in present and past forms. Can, past, could, could. Can, could. Could is past as well as past participle. Same way. May, might, shall, should, will, would, must. Okay. So those are the difference. Some shows the ability. We saw that which one is ability and which is one is giving little more obligatory things, suggestion, emphasize. These are the difference when we use in a present form like can and could, like may, might. Okay. Recall the meaning you learned about these words. Okay, then it will be. And if you have any doubt regarding the use of this word meaning, be thorough with it. Look to the dictionary also, and if still not solved, you can ask me anytime. Because why I told you should use dictionary is that you have been reading and using these words, this grammar point from small classes. Okay. Still there can be doubt. Should be clear and it will be okay. Okay. Come to the first sentence. She can solve this problem. Can. She can solve means she has the ability. Present ability. Present ability. At present she can solve. Okay. I could play the piano, but now I have arthritis. That means it is also ability. See, I was playing. I could means I was playing. That is, I could play. I could play. I could, but now I am unable because I have this. This is called arthritis. Okay. May I watch the tennis match on television? May I watch? May I come in? May I read? May I sit? Whatever it is, asking permission. Okay? Remember, may is rather formal. Means we use it. Let's say I give examples 1, 2, 3. You might try solving this sum again. You might try. And suggestion or advice. You might try. You might study. You might be careful. Might. Okay. Suggestion, advice. She must have reached home by now. She must have reached. Certainty. That means after starting from here, means suppose from school, that much amount of time is over, so that she should be home by this time. And this certainty. Don't know. I have not made clarification. He didn't make a call. So because the time limit was over, Certainly she should have reached. Must have reached. Okay. Next one. Could you get me a glass of water? Could you? Can, could. Can ability. But when it is used in the past form, could you, it became a request. Could you please? Would you please also can be used. Would you get a glass of water? Could you? Okay. Request. You must fill out this form. You must fill. Seeing the emphasis, we shall see that necessary. It is obligatory. You must. No other option. It's a mandatory. Okay. Next is the exercise number 4. See, form negatives and interrogatives from the following sentences. 2 things. And third one, frame a short answer for each question you have formed. 3 things you need to do. What is that? From the given sentence, you make a negative. Also make a question, that is interrogatives. And third one is, you need to give a short answer. Like a yes, I shall. Yes, I will. Whatever it is. First one, I am giving you answer. All other, you do by yourself and send for correction or ask me. First one, we shall go trekking. It's a statement and it's a suggestion. We shall go. Here we see we is the subject. Shall go is the verb form. Shall is again in the future form. Shall go suggestion. If you form, see first it will be easy for you if you make the negative. We shall go, we shall not go. Clear? We shall not go. And there should be question. Should ask for, shall we go? Just interchange the auxiliary form of verb with the subject. Shall we go trekking? And answer, yes, we shall. There is a need of short answer. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. Yes, I have written all these 3. So try with all these. So 3 things: negative, interrogatives, that means question, and short answer. Okay, just I will read. Father baked a delicious cake for Tippy's birthday. I have not written any answer here. And see, father baked. Because the helping verb use, do, does, this should be used. You know it, it is given. So if you form negative, should be father did not bake, did not baked, did not bake. Then question form, did father bake? Okay, be careful. So all this, the children will be delighted. Storm clouds were gathering on the horizon. Were gathering. Okay, everybody must stand in a queue. Must stand. Must is a verb. Renu has made several New Year resolutions. I will send you an email. You should meet Ravi. Here when it is you, I also could be used. So I have written there. It can be used as I also. You should not. Or I should not also can be. Should I not? Okay. Both are correct. But mostly we make it in I form. So I have written or I. That is a you or I. That is why there is a line. You or I. Okay. Clear? Other auxiliary verbs with the characteristics of models. Auxiliary verbs with the characteristics of models. Look at the sentences. What are the sentences? I'll be able to finish this today. I'll be able to. Karan had to prepare for his test. See, italics. We needn't leave so early. We need not leave or needn't leave so early. Everybody ought to follow rules. Ought to. Don't you dare step out of the house. Don't you dare. See what is given there down, it will be clear when you read it. In these sentences, the italic words are model in meaning, but they do not always behave like models. Okay? Such phrases are called semi-models. Models but always do not behave like models. So semi-models. Some of these are be about to, be able to, be likely to, had better, have to, ought to, used to, need to, dare, and would rather. Okay? And see, there is a note given down also. Need and dare are used as primary models as well. Okay, when you see the uses, it will be clear how it is used in the sentence. Some of this we may be already using. We might be using already, but we need to have the correct use of them. And the first one it is given. We see that semi-auxiliaries are made up of two or more separate words. Semi-auxiliaries made up of two or more separate words followed by a to infinitive. To infinitive or a bare infinitive. See the example. Sheila is likely to stay with her mother. She might means possibility. Likely to. Word meaning. Sheila is likely to stay with her mother. Why? Because Sheila might be having attachment to mother. And when she comes, how she will run away from in a day. So possibility. If there nothing more happened, she will stay. That is likely to. Possibility. Rashi wouldn't dare disobey me. Wouldn't dare disobey me. Means maybe out of fear or maybe out of respect. Wouldn't dare. Unlike models, next one. These often change their form according to the subject and may have a full range of tenses. Unlike model means change their forms according to the subject and may have a full range of tenses. They can also be combined with other auxiliary verbs. Here's an example. We were able to get to see the film. We were able to get in to see the films. Expressing ability but changing with the tenses. Able to get in. Means here it is not sure that the sentence doesn't say that they got in. We were able to get in. Okay. Next one. He has to take responsibility for what he has done. He has to take responsibility. Some action is already done. The responsibility is lying with him only. Expressing necessity and changing according to subject. We'll have to come back tomorrow. We'll have to come back tomorrow. Necessity, expressing necessity but taking a modal verb before it. And next use is to form a negative. Okay, very easy. Not is attached to the auxiliary verb that comes after the subject and not to the semi-modal phrases. Negative means not is attached and it comes after the subject, not to the semi-modal phrases. Okay, example will make clarity. We weren't able to get the tickets for the trip. We weren't able. It means that not is with auxiliary verb, not with the verb. We weren't able. And next one, you don't have to wait for me. Here have is a verb but do is helping verb, don't have to. Okay, and to form questions. To form questions, the auxiliary verb that comes just after the subject is reversed and not the semi-modals. Not to form the question, the auxiliary verbs are only reversed, not the semi-modal. Okay, weren't you able to get the tickets for the trip? See the previous sentence what it was, is just so we weren't able to get in the ritual. Here, what do we have to do? Weren't you? We can say weren't we? Weren't you able to? Okay. Do you have to wait for me? How sentence? You don't have to wait for me. Do you have to wait for me? Okay. Exercise number 5. That is to fill in the blanks. See what is written there. Fill in following sentence with the blanks with appropriate semi-modals from the box given below. Okay. See, you will see I have given options. See, be able to. Be form can be is, was, anything. That all may be also used. And ought to. Then have to. It can also has to. Would rather. Had better. Okay. Now it is your turn to use it. I will just read out the sentence for you. There dash be a law against people who spit on the road. Find out which one. There dash be a law against people who spit on the road. Always be looking to the verb. Also find out the meaning. Then you should be. It will be easy for you to find out which one will be matching. And say second one, she dash have faith in herself. She. When it is she, in that one the singular form should be used. That is she. I dash wait here, then get well in the train. Get wet in the rain, sorry. You should dash find the house if you follow me, my instructions. Take time and do it. I learn English to improve my career prospects. Okay, you dash inform your parents about the delay. Always look to the form of verb and the meaning. And next one, he dash climb the mountain though he had a wooden leg. You dash manage on your own. Okay. So you first try by yourself, and if you don't get answer, I am giving some clues. You will see some numbers written in the corner. Numbers written in the corner. Okay. And in those numbers you will see plus before, see 2. Before 3 there is plus, and before 1 also there is plus. Those pluses are written here. See, before be able to was is written, and have to, option I have written has. Those are those ones. So count those ones are the answers. Okay. So the first answer, like, see, I have written 2. It means the second one is ought to. There ought to be a law. Okay. So I have given already answer, but you do yourself online. Okay. Also copy in your book. Have a nice time.